Okay, great evening. I want to pull cards. I won't be able to put this up until tomorrow because I've got really hardly any signal at all here. But I want to look at, you know, the raging war and see how this is affecting Musk first, right now. And then we'll look at Trump now, and then we'll look at Musk a little further down the road. So for Musk right now, holding on, okay? A lot of new emotional things overflowing and working on it. He's got stuff he's still hanging on to. When it comes to Trump, a lot of emotions and a lot of stuff that he's got when it comes to Trump. An agreement about what's being worked on. And the foundation is out in the cold. Okay? So what's holding on out in the cold when it comes to Trump? But let's see what we have. So when it comes to Trump, it's about America, what's being birthed. The agreement is being juggled, what's being worked on. And above it all is the family holding on, and they are a bit out in the cold. Ooh, okay. So he is charging forward into the fray because he wants a victory. He's working on that when it comes to the long term. And this delusion, okay, and he is hanging on to the power. Okay, he knows what's under that lid. A lot of concern, nightmare scenario with these abuses of power, and he's got evidence, and he's ready to put the swords in the back. So, yeah, that's what I get from Musk now. He's not playing. So let me put these in here, and then we'll shuffle them. And we'll look at what's going on with Donald now. And then we'll look at them, you know, a little later down the road. See if we can ask what's going to happen with them a little later. Okay, so let me shuffle these. So what can you tell me what's going on with Trump right now? Okay, so the center of it with Trump, an ending coming when it comes to Trump. Trying to keep the lid on things. Okay, when it comes to, yeah, that harsh truth. The judgment, the harsh truth. Doesn't like the harvest. The Epstein thing is really getting to him. What's been built. Okay, what's being worked on. Things up in the air when it comes to the harvest. A judgment coming. And with this new action, an ending that's being worked on. Oh, he wants to run away because he doesn't like what's coming down the pike. what's going to be heard to his Magatonians and his, his kids, his sons, because the swords are out in the back now, trying to juggle this. This is a huge burden because the truth is coming out, that harsh truth. And how are the Republicans going to react? Wanting to temper this, okay? When it comes to the monetary things, he's trying to figure a way forward, okay? He's trying to figure out some way to stop this. He's thinking, oh, I'll go after Musk with the money. That's it. That's what I'll do. That'll get him to back off. So let's look at 6 months down the road. This is what? June, July, August, September. Okay, by the end of the year. Now, I was feeling that Trumpenstein's time is coming October, but let's look, towards the end of the year. What is it going to tell us about Musk? And then we'll look at Trump. Trying to stick these in all different places so they're not all right next to each other again. Okay. So what about Musk? What can you tell me about Musk? The end of the year, around the end of the year, what about Musk? What's coming up? What's coming up with Musk? Okay, so the center of it, what's being worked on, yeah, he's not stopping it. The judgment, he's working on a judgment. Okay, out in the cold. That's going to hurt, put him out in the cold. New information when it comes to the judgments being worked on. Yeah, when it comes to controlling what's happening, the monetary stuff, he's got it in hand. The foundation of victory. Ooh, new information, what he's going to be handing out. Yeah, he's going to hand out new information to judgment. Tempering when it comes to Trump being able to control the situation, that lid that's been on it, he's working on a victory. When it comes to the long term, we have the argument. We've got the takeaway with this, juggling, and what's being offered up will be a tower moment to get Trump to walk away because of the past. Ooh, the young ones in the past, overturning this, the burden because of Trump, what? With the younger women, okay? Yeah. So he's gonna go gangbusters. He's gonna go gangbusters. He's just waiting to put out everything. So let me stick these back in here, and we'll look at we'll look at Trump, and towards the end of the year, what's going to happen. because it looks like Musk is not going to drop this. He is not going to drop this. So let's see what is going to happen with Trump towards the end of the year, October, November, December. What's going to happen with Trump? Okay, so the center of it with Trump then will be struggling. Okay, struggling with the manipulation and what's coming down. Okay, when it comes to the young girls, it's his manipulation that he's done with this to try to keep it under wraps. The actions he's done, okay, that truth about this situation, okay, is going to get out to the Republicans. The big burden, okay, strong truth is coming out. Nightmare for him. The nightmare struggle when it comes to the Republican Party and the Magatonians. Ooh. Okay. Tower moment of judgment. The tower moment's going to have a victory. Okay. The takeaway is the judgment. What's been worked on rapidly coming to temper him because of what? His past. Okay? And his life, the past. So it looks like, yeah, all of this is going to come out and fall on his head. The money, juggling, trying to hold on the long term. What's being birthed is coming for Trump and his delusion. Rapid delusion that's going to bring about his end. Yeah. He's just going to go crazy, okay? His end is that delusional state, okay? Yep. It's going to knock him. Why? Because it was the path of money that he was juggling, you know, so he didn't go to jail. The long-term thing he was trying to birth, trying to be the merchant and sell it. But Trump, again, it's a tower moment. Musk is coming with club in hand. And his end is going to be the mental. Okay. Yep. Yep, his end is coming. Maybe they will take him out with the 25th Amendment that he cannot, he's not fit to be president, okay, mentally. He cannot, totally delusional. So it looks like in the end, maybe Musk is going to win. But he's going to continue to work on it. He's going to continue to work on it and put that out. Yep. Yeah, Trump thinks always that he's got a way to throw people under the bus and nobody can touch him. He's met his match on this one, okay? He has met his match on this one. It was Trump's greed that got him in this, and his fear of jail, okay? Okay, his fear of jail. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll have to see how this plays out.